welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Inter Miami against Porto. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So the two starting lineups. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jordi Alba. Taylor. Now the pass. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Good clearance and very necessary. Tries a through ball. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Mora. Varela. Decent ball. Massive leap! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Mora. Crosses one in. No, that's not going to find its target. Pepe tries to stroke it through, pumps it into the area. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Varela passes it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the defence can get it clear. And the volley! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Looks like a good ball through. Varela looking to get on the end of this. Jordi Alba. Taylor. He'll have a dip! Goal! Inter! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Inter break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
I timed his run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
The Herons leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Inter Miami going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
Perez, Varela, forward it goes. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Looks to slip it through. He's got away with one there. Jordi Alba goes long and forward. Oh, good interception. Namaso. Now the pass. Clears it out of harm's way. Moura gets it back. Porto keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Luis Suarez. Pepe. Moura. Looking to shoot, and he's there to make a great save.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Away from immediate danger. And João Mario! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Suarez is being picked on here.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
Vieira battles to win it back. So what now? João Mario. Looks like a good ball through. There's no flag. He's had a shot. And he's there to hoof it away. Pepe. Aimed forward. Miami just have to run down the clock. Looking to force his way through. Sensational from Suarez! And with that goal comes comfort. Suarez versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Porto have a sub ready to come on.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Inter could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response? Pumps it upfield. Messi conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Tries the route one option. It's a loose ball. And time is up. Miami always looked the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid off.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.